Who am I to get mad at you about that, though, right? Like, get the fuck out of here, yo. Get the fuck out of here, yo. That's why they really say all that. Like, I'm a firm believer that it's hard to be a parent, but I am a strong, firm believer that it is harder to be a step parent.
It is.
Because you have to deal not with just your fucking significant other, you have to deal with fucking your significant other's fucking exes in the past, as far as the baby dads and shit. Certain people don't fucking like you. Certain people want to pick on you and beef with you. And it just be too fucking everybody telling that child that they ain't gotta listen to you type shit, or you ain't gotta listen to what they tell them to do. Like, it just be like, there's too many strings attached, man.
I said my role for a lot of things right now is about to get so cut down. Like,
and that's why I be feeling sometimes when it comes to that. I be feeling as if like we do so much shit. Now, I'm not trying to knock Dame's credit, because she definitely did call Dame yesterday and said, well, your son and them is hungry, could you buy some food? And he ordered the food. Like, shit like that, Dame will definitely, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't give a fuck how mad and how much I can't stand this man.
He still do for his.
She can call him. She can call him right now, Shay, and be like, "Let me get $25." He's gonna give her the $25.
Especially if he got
like it. Dame's gonna look out, and that's why I really got nothing but love for him, because he definitely do look out when she or Fat really needs it. Other than that, for me, it just be like,
not even that. I mean, hey, he ordered food for all the kids, down to. And Miracle and Mo, like,
and that's what it really be for me.
And Mo's not even Miracle's not even his brother. Mo's not his.
He's bought my baby gifts for Christmas and her birthday.
That's exactly what I said to him when I called him yesterday. I said, because he said something about buying Fat a game on his Nintendo Switch, because I guess he was going to take him to the trampoline park. Something happened. He was like, yeah, I'm pushing it, but tell Fat he could buy a game. So then we're sitting here talking about what's for dinner and shit. And I called him. I'm like, yeah, instead of buying the game, why don't you buy your son, your little brother, and your son's sister some food for dinner? Because we don't got no food, and I don't have nothing quick to cook them.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, what they want? I ain't text him back. I didn't even know he texted me. And then he texted me like, yeah, I'm going to just get some pizza. I'm like, that's fine. Like, pizza works.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather eat pizza anyway. So fuck it.
That's where being a good bro. But you know, and I think that's why, like, sometimes, like, for me, it's like, and I understand what you're saying, like, yeah, I'm gonna fall back on X, Y, and Z, and people fail to realize, like,
you got a piece of weed right here.
People fail to realize, like, it's hard. It like,
soon as you rub your forehead, like you did that, it was like right there. I'm like,
it gets to a point sometimes where you just be like, instead of being unfair, I'm gonna just facts. I'm gonna just fall back, because at the end of the day, like, number one, I still gotta be a parent to my own child. One, okay, and I feel like that's what a lot of motherfuckers fail to realize when you're a step parent that has a child with that person too. Like, I still gotta look out for mine too, and y'all fail to realize that, like, there's somebody else I gotta take care of instead of just yours. And I think that's what really makes it so frustrating, because, like, for me, I feel as if she be the same person just like Dame and anybody else. If you were the nigga that got kids, you gonna make sure that they're okay, but you're not making sure that yours is okay. That shit's backwards as fuck. Why? And I'm gonna be honest with you, Shay. I am in that category, but I'm gonna explain why I'm in that category. Why do I make sure Fat's taken care of first before Peanut? Because I know I got moms and grandmas out here that's gonna make sure my daughter's okay. So that puts all of my attention on my son to make sure he gets whatever. And guess what? If I ain't got it, I know I can call one of them and they'll get it too. But I try not to put that on their fucking shoulders.
Swear to God. That's what I'm like. I mean,
because that is my responsibility at the end of the day. Same with Peanut, but y'all got the same blood.
Yeah, I was about to say, mom's always doing little man, so it's like my time and half of the money I do that I could go towards Kier and Kalia for a lot of the stuff that
they need.
Like,
and that's what it really is. But how fair is that to your child? And that's what I'm saying. That's what a lot of people don't really notice or fail to realize. Like, y'all understand, like, by me having to fucking always take care of yours, I'm taking away from mine. And if I don't give mine something, and X, Y, and Z ain't gonna be there. Like, a lot of people really don't understand that.
Because I think yesterday, and I read the messages between him and his sister when they was texting on Facebook, on my messenger.
Like, I'm not saying you have to do this or you should do this, but
Apparently, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't
Why are
doing
you-
anything.
why
My
are
name
you
just keeps
teaching
getting in
Keisha
there
how
all
to
up in
write this, that, and the third when he's with his mom 5 days out the fucking week and he goes to school over there. That should be something that you're doing. I don't expect Dane to teach Fat how to fucking write because Fat's not fucking there all the time. I expect me and his mom to teach him that because he's in my household.
5 days out of the week.
You understand what I'm saying? Why are you trying to teach Keisha how to write in this, that, and the third, and you only see him 2 days off the week?
Because I'm
Yeah, imagine when he comes over.
to do it.
Yeah, not even that. Yeah, imagine when he comes over here, he knows he's able to have fun and do X, Y, and Z. Now to him and his mind, it's like, fuck, every time I go over there, I gotta work now.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, it's only like that because your mom don't make you do what the fuck you need to do at home.
Like, and I get the whole they had right. He said, "Oh, he's doing excellent in school." What I'm seeing right now is not what a lot of
what was
excellence.
they saying about you? Well, what was they saying, I should say, in general?
So I guess she called his sisters or whatever. Like, I don't get that. Never understood.
And I don't understand why they keep answering her phone calls type shit.
Like, never understand why when you call, and then mind you, you don't call the older siblings, you call his younger sibling, the one who's the same age as me, Kyla. Like, you don't call Shay, who's your age, about 30 something. You don't call Quay, who's about 30. You don't call Raven, who's in her 20, 27, 28. I forget how old Raven is.
About to be 30.
Yeah, you call the 23-year-old who's about to turn 24, who's younger than you, to try to get in through with your baby's dad. And every time all the times I talk to Kyla, she says straight up, I don't know why she called me. What am I supposed to do with his kid? Tell him what to do with his kid. Like, huh? I'm like, bro, I don't get it, and I never understand it.
What is she telling her?
So I guess Fat Man, is she told her that Fat Man be uncomfortable with me in the bathroom or whatever while he's taking a shower. But my thing is, I'm never really in the bathroom with Fat Man when he's taking a shower. Only time I end up in there is when it's time for him to get the fuck out and when it's time to put him back in. So I asked Fat Man, and I'm like, okay. And his dad was standing right there. He was like, well, if you say that, then why do you ask her to put you in a shower if you're going to say, yeah, like if you're going to say she makes you uncomfortable and stuff. And he was like, Fat Man just didn't really say nothing. I said, babe, it's cool. But we did tell Fat Man, like, that means you can't be. He was like, I want to be in the tub with Devin and stuff. And he was like, he told him, like, well, Devin's a baby. You can't be in there by yourself with Devin. He was like, I'll watch him, but you can't.
Yeah, I always ask Fat when he's in the bathroom, like, can I come in?
Like, so it's like you can't be in there with. So we told him yesterday, like, you can't take a bath with Devin no more. That's not allowed no more. I said only way you could be able to take a shower is if Daddy was here to be able to do it. His dad was like, no. He said he gonna have to do it all by himself.
That's what Fat did last night.
He said, nope, I ain't doing it. He says he gonna do it all by himself, and then whatever ain't washed
So
or
wait,
clean, that's gonna be on him.
Did Fat Man ever tell Keith he don't feel uncomfortable?
No, he never told neither one of us.
And that's why I
anything.
think that's just a lie at the end of the day.
Yeah, that's weird to me.
He never.
Because he's
at the age where
He's
he can
very vocal. My
yeah,
baby is very
both
vocal.
of them all.
not
Like,
even that he don't seem uneasy when he's around you. Like when kids
he
are
seems
uncomfortable,
uneasy when he's around his dad.
when
Facts.
kids are uncomfortable, you can tell
Because
by
he
their
knows
body
if I do
language.
wrong,
Like-
it's gonna fuck me up. But I've never seen him feel uncomfortable around you, Jay. Not even when you talk to him. Facts.
Facts.
So I talked to him. We let him know like that's gonna be the new norm now. Like you're gonna have to get in the tub by yourself. And so I asked Leah the same question. I said, when Bessie puts you in the tub, do you be feeling uncomfortable? She said, yeah. Her dad was like, why? She said, cause I be cold. I be like, oh, there we go. Like, like there go the Leah part on that one. She just
See,
be feeling cold.
But that's what I say all the time. You know, at the end of the day, baby moms and baby dads, they need to get their significant others as far as like their other baby moms and shit. You gotta put those motherfuckers in check. That's a situation like that. You gotta put your baby mom in check, bro. Because The only reason why I'm saying this is because I always see shit. I always see the storm before it happens.
Mhm.
At the end of the day, Shay, that shit's just going. Because I've had that conversation with Les. We're like, bro, I'm fed up with this shit. Every fucking time
I was
he
just
got
telling
something to
her
say.
that in the car.
Every time it's always a fucking problem with X, Y, and Z or A. Like, the fuck out of here. Like, the fuck out of here. Like, I get it, you're his father, but you can't dictate shit when you're not here 25 fucking 8. You don't even know what time he gets out of school, what time he starts school, the first day of school, none of that shit. You ain't been there for none of that shit. So fuck out of here, bro. You're second place when it comes to me. Like, in fact,
See,
if
he
that
used
shit, you number
that.
one.
I used his.
What?
You
But
used-
explain the situation, because I'll
No,
you
when we were
used
talking in the car,
like-
she used like your
Yeah.
mom and grandma as
Yeah.
an example.
as far as
how Shay was saying. Remember when we got into that argument when
Oh.
I told you you
Why
always
they
want to
didn't-
tell me, oh, why can't y'all just communicate? And I be telling you, it's not me. I be trying to. They still want to be being petty. And remember last time I told you, I was like, yeah, it's to the point where I'm about to block them and they got to go through you because I don't want to deal with
I
it.
already did it. I told her, I said, do what you got to do. No, like, not even on against Mimi or Miss Nikki. It's just more as you got to do for
I
your
always tell her
sanity.
that.
Like, it's just like, ain't no, we ain't going to keep doing this. And I guess another thing.
people fail to realize at the end of the day that, like, everybody in my life fails to realize, like, I don't give a fuck if me and Lex ain't together. Y'all niggas still fail to realize, like, that is the mother of my children. So at the end of the fucking day, y'all might not like her, but y'all gotta respect her. Vice versa.
Facts.
Vice versa. That's just all that is to me at the end of the fucking day. You don't like her, say your highs and bads and stay in the fucking corner somewhere.
And I
Like,
just told her, I said, it's not even about to be that. Like, I don't want to enter their crib. I don't want to be around them. I don't want to do anything.
yeah, but you
like,
know what that does? That puts a strain on you and Keith.
It do, and
It puts a strain on you and Keith.
it do, but it's like, I'm not.
Because I'm the type of person, if I feel as if I can't be around them too much longer or participate or be in family functions, what's the point of even being together? Well, what the fuck is this thing?
Mhm.
Like, that just be me at the end of the day. Because I'm not about to keep on staying at home
but
while
it's
y'all
like-
keep doing family events because such and such don't like me. You don't want to either put them in their place or you don't want me to say nothing to them about it. That's not fair to me because they can keep on saying what the fuck they want and I just got to sit here and just take it.
I literally don't say nothing to them. Even before, and I just told her that, and I'm like, she's talking about showers and stuff when it comes down to Fat Man, but when she was living with us, not too long ago, when we was there at Foliage, she didn't say nothing when I was putting her kids in the tub. Then he was like, he was like, exactly. I'm like, yeah, because I'm confused. And then another thing is,
I don't even let Fat and Peanut see me in my underwear.
And that's literally
I'd be like,
like,
come on now.
I don't even
Drag it
let
out.
them see me in my underwear, bra, no nothing, naked, none of that. So it's like, yeah,
I just be
no,
feeling
I don't
uncomfortable when Peanut see me. I'm like, you shouldn't even be seeing that in your underwear. Only motherfucker you should be seeing in your underwear is your man. And that's years from now. Like, years from now. And the only reason why I feel uncomfortable with that seeing me in his underwear is because, like, at the end of the day, respectfully, that's my child, but that's not really my child. So for me, it's like, if you see anybody in your fucking drawers and shit, it should be your actual dad.
Mhm.
Like, that's why I always tell Fat when you walk around half neck, bro, put some pants on. Nobody want to see you in your drawers all day, bro. Like, you got sisters in this house, and there's women in this house. Like, if it was just me and you, I don't give a fuck. But it's not just me and you. Like,
And then I guess the thing was they was telling them like we forced them to call y'all uncle and aunt and stuff like that. I'm just like, we forced them to do what? What? That's exactly what she told his sisters, that we forced them to call y'all uncle and aunt and stuff.
now definitely don't put me into it because I'm what?
Exactly, and I told him, I
What,
said, I don't
baby?
even play like that. First of all, keep my family out. Anything that you feel
You done?
like
Throw it
you
away,
wanna
baby.
say,
If you're
'cause
done.
that's gonna make me put my hands on you.
But throw it away.
And then I told him, I said, I don't care. She feel like she's mad. I feel like she's mad because they have a relationship with my family. That don't have nothing to do with me. With, like,
It does, but then it don't.
they feel comfortable being around my family, and that's
That's because when
That's
they come
okay.
over here, they can fucking not necessarily do whatever, but they have fun when they come over here. Like,
and then the crazy thing is when I just thought about it, I'm like, I knew that because when Jaden used to come over on Foliage and like the kids will see him, like even just to drop something off, and they'll see him, Jaden, And it's literally like, and I seen her face the one time when they
Get
did
down.
that. What? You've been laying here this whole time.
You okay?
What?
Yeah, okay now.
Okay. You talk fast.
She talks very fast and then acronyms.
Yeah, so I guess that was another thing that we forced them to call y'all uncle.
That
She was
just
just
pissed
like,
me off.
Facts, because we don't even say that to him. Like Lex will be like, "Hey, Kijir, can you turn off Auntie's bathroom light?" But it's never like, "Hey, call me Auntie, call me Uncle." It's never
Not
that.
even that. When I met them, I said they tried to call me Lexi, and I was like, it's either Miss Lexi or Aunt Lexi.
that's
I
exactly
said you
what-
can pick what you want to call me, but you're not about to sit here and just call me Lexi.
Yeah.
Facts. No.
And that's what he texted his sister. He was like, first of all, we ain't never forced them to do anything. We
I
told
gave
them
them
it
an
was either
option.
Mr. or Mrs. with their first name. And he was like, they chose to call them uncle or auntie. That's exactly what they chose.
Look,
to
whether
do.
she know it or not, that's my niece and nephew for life. Right.
I'm like, and then I'm in my head like they literally watched their brother call my side uncle and auntie, Gammy, Nana. So they're going to feel like they can do the same thing because their brother
They're
does
going
it.
off of what they see.
Yeah, like their
Hello.
brother does it.
Sorry,
So-
your family ain't around, bitch.
Literally.
Like that's what that sound like. It sound like you mad because your family don't
No,
get
like
around
you,
and do
I
shit.
feel
I
like
didn't
how
agree.
Shay
Oh,
feel.
my bad,
At
Keith.
the end of the day,
It's fine.
she's just mad because she got a relationship. They got a relationship with us, and that's not her fault. How
Not
you
even
gonna
just
be
us in
mad
that
'cause your
relationship with
kids
Jay.
like us?
They know Keith. They know Disha. They've met Jose probably a couple times. Like, bro, that's
They
they're a
love
part.
Nana.
They're a part of our family. What do you expect? Like, come on now, they're family.
They had asked me what did they all say, and I was like,
Me
you
and
said-
Shay gonna jump your baby mom.
The kids is family, man. Like,
I'm like, they said that we forced them to call them. uncle
I be
and aunt and
expecting my Leah mamas to come over. As soon as I see her, she give me that little,
stuff.
you know what I'm saying, little hand on her hip pose, like, hi, girl. Like, come on, like, cut it out, like, cut it out.
Oh, y'all must have heard me.
I ain't even
I
heard
did.
Lex did. I was
I
about to
did.
say, I told her,
I
said,
thought you and Shay was arguing. It was last night.
What was it? I must
You
have
was-
the headphones
Yeah,
in or
we
something.
was watching Jocelyn when it happened.
Oh, I was yelling too, so I definitely wasn't
Yeah,
there.
but he was. I just heard you
'Cause
say,
you was
"I
sitting
don't give a
You
fuck."
were sitting there by the vent. I think.
Yeah.
That's like,
I was like, "Oh shit, what they
I
yelling
was
about?"
downstairs changing. Little man, when I heard him say, I'm like, babe. I was about to be like, hang up. We ain't about to be doing all that arguing and try to, no.
Pepper, get down.
Because Shonda ain't got nothing to say about
Yeah,
anything.
lay
She
down.
ain't
Leave
have
people
no
alone.
kids.
And that's what be
not even
pissing
that.
me
No,
off
hold
too
on.
about grandparents. Y'all did not lay down and have these
Hold on.
fucking kids.
You know what I found even more funny? It's like every time they go to somebody else's house and then they come back, there's always some wild ass fucking some
Weird
wild-ass
shit.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Because they was just over to godmom's house, everything was cool, but once they came over here,
Now
Now
it's
it's a
weird.
problem.
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here. Stop picking and choosing, bro. For I pick and choose for you. Like, get out of here, bro. That's just why it's
And
not even
I
that.
asked
Get this
questions,
man
so I
credit.
didn't know
He
the
been up
fact.
since 4-5 this morning and still make sure y'all kids was at school. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
On the whole other side.
Shut the
too.
fuck up.
Better than me, because my kids would have been asleep until 3 o'clock, and then I would have dropped them off at home.
Nah, but what really killed me is how she tried to tell my sisters on me.
And now she was saying that. Like,
Yeah.
I said,
It's
told
just
him that.
like,
And I'm like, but it's
they're
not
my
even
sisters.
just
that's like
the
Dane calling
oldest.
Lita.
It be Kyle. They just she
it's
calls
my
Kyle.
younger sister too.
Like,
That's what
Even
killed
if
me.
it was the older sister, like you said, these is his kids. What the fuck is you gonna do about it?
They say that 24/7. Like, and I heard
The
every
kids
single
is
one
over
say
here
that.
with us. His sisters ain't fucking here when the kids come over here. Like,
So you
what the
call-
fuck?
so
When's
you
the
calling
last time this sister seen the kids? What, Lil Man's birthday party? And before that, when? When y'all moved out? Like, come on now. What can they fucking do?
Look, I don't
That
care.
don't
And
make
then I
no
guess they
sense.
talked about the living situation, how we're in the basement.
I
Just
don't
like
care
it's
if
a
they
furnished
seen.
basement.
I don't care if they
Like,
Seen them every fucking day.
yeah.
Those are still his
Yeah.
kids. And I feel as if that's what women fail to realize. Like, y'all always want to claim, oh, these is mine, these is mine. They came out of mad nuts. Okay? Like, if it wasn't for that twinkle in my eye, you wouldn't be a fucking mom. Like,
I don't understand the whole twinkle in my eye.
neither do I, bro. I just had to throw it out there. I just had to
so
throw
you
it out
telling me
there.
I had semen in my
Type
eye?
shit. Type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like that's what it really is for me. And like you said, the whole grandparent situation, like, bro, you what was you in the room watching me give pipe? Like, pause.
Fuck that.
Like-
You was in the room. You wasn't the one
That was pregnant.
that had the baby.
Like,
come
get
on.
out of here.
Mimi tried to say the same thing when Sean was here.
Oh, you got my grandson sleeping in the basement. Nah.
It's a furnished
It's a
basement.
furnished basement.
That's what
It's
we
a
texted
full
us.
basement.
Uh-huh.
Only
It's
thing-
not like it's down here. We down here
only
with fucking
thing-
dirt
The
and
only thing
fucking
that's
shit.
not down there that I
Like-
would love to be down there is carpet. But how many basements have fucking carpet?
No, because there's a furnace. You never put carpet in the basement.
Thank you, Keith. Like, the fuck?
But
Unless you have like a garage.
and they
or
was
some
like the kids, you got them sleeping on the floor or the couch or something like that.
shit. And it's just like, so y'all don't even know. And y'all just trying to.
Yes, baby.
But then that's how I know every time they come
Yeah,
back
Pepper
from
won't
us,
listen.
they ask
A thousand questions.
And that's why I be
Mhm.
trying to plant like false shit like
Uh-huh.
into the kids every now and again. Like I don't know if you
But that's-
like
but
hear
see,
me
that's
saying
doing
like
too much
random ass
stuff.
shit to them and shit. Like they be like, well, what's this? I'd be like, is this that,
Only
and the third?
thing I ask them is like hygiene questions, like when I be like, "Did you take a bath?" No. When's the last time you took a bath? Oh, the last time.
Okay, my thing is this.
Okay,
Fuck all
cool.
the-
That means I gotta give you a
Fuck all the
bath.
extra shit. Time out.
Like,
If you want to know how the fucking kids is living and what they're doing over here, bitch, either come over and come see or ask Keith personally.
Or shut the fuck up.
Those are your three options. Because you keep on asking the fucking kid. Because look, Lex does it with that. Oh, where was you doing this week? Babes, call his fucking dad. You know when he's lying or when he's telling the truth. When Dame lie, he give
like he,
yeah, just like facts. He just laughs when he's lying. So as soon as you get the laugh, you got your answer right then and there. Like
that's how I know Keith and Jake can be like,
stop asking the kids questions and shit like that because you just putting the kids in the middle of
and
shit
shit.
for
That
no
don't mean
reason.
swear.
For no,
And
that's what Nicole used to do to me. Oh, what was y'all doing over at your dad's house? Who was over there?
just me, my sibling.
Meanwhile, there was other people over there, but
Mind your business.
you don't need to know that.
Like who they have in their house.
the same
is who
with-
they have in
And I
their
told her
house.
once I got older, I was like, what's the same when Jose used to ask, oh, who's your mom talking to? Who's over your mom's house? It just be me, her, and me come over here and there. Like, because why do you need to know? You're in a whole ass
She probably
relationship.
had a whole, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but, bro, but my whole thing was, you're fucking
married.
damn near married. You got kids. You got a whole nother family.
Why do you care?
Mind you,
It's the same with
Yeah,
Anthony
Keith
and
was
Lori.
born
Why do you
when-
want to know what my mom's still doing, bro?
so it's like I
Certain
was
shit
gonna say
just don't
me
make
and
sense.
Keith was born before mom and dad even got married.
So at the end of the day, Keith, it's more
Years
like
before they
Well,
even
shit,
got engaged.
I would say I
and
found
married.
out that she even had a boyfriend from the kid. I would say.
Swear.
Me,
That's
I
how
didn't
we
give a
was-
shit about shit like that. Like,
you
oh,
moved
I was like, oh, she got
on.
a
Okay, cool.
I would say
Before you
she
get the fuck off my line.
only
She
way
can't do it. She is so in love with him. It's
only way I found out is because Kier said to me that he doesn't like her boyfriend.
Ever since Dane had kids,
That'll do it.
Ever since Dane had kids and been distracted, he do not blow Lex's phone up unless he wants fat or his hair done. That is it. Before then, I swear they was just texting just because he had nothing to do. But since he's entertained now, he don't give a fuck
That was
about what
never
she
the
do.
case.
Because
Get up and
To
go
me-
lay in your fucking
to
bed.
me, it just seemed like every time I turned around, he was calling her, asking her questions
Go!
or about something. Like, why the fuck this thing always on your line, bro? I just find it funny. You got a man now, and now all of a sudden, oh, what you doing? What my son doing? Nigga, you wasn't fucking here. Like,
I was about to say when she found out we was pregnant, she was so hurt and everything.
guess what? I'm getting 50% custody of mine, so ain't gonna be none of that shit. Once I get 50% custody, and look, and I'm gonna just do it legally, just so we both won't go back and forth with the fuck shit. Just do it legally. That's how I feel. If you feel as if you can't come up with an agreement in the system, the only thing you have to do is just call a lawyer, write up a contract, once the lawyers sign the contract and you sign it too, and it gets stamped, you don't even need a fucking judge. Facts. Like, you don't. People fail to realize you don't need a judge for none of that shit. Just go for the fucking. Just go some lawyers. Get up a motherfucking contract, sign shit. You'll be good.
You understand?
Because guess what, Shay? I
Yeah.
refuse to be
Yeah,
a
yeah.
fucking weekend dad. And that's not a shot at Keith. That's not a shot at no man that actually tries to get his kids during the weekday if he could.
Mm-hmm.
But any nigga that don't get their kids or don't fucking try, I refuse to be what the fuck my dad was to me.
Swear, because if we
weekend
was on the
father.
same side of them and we could be able to take them to school, we will have them some days out of the week. Not even just the weekend.
I refuse to be a weekend father. Period. Point blank. Fuck out of here. Man, guess what? I want my kids Wednesday through Friday. Fuck.
Fuck that. Also, like, I would say, I hate when I'm like the scapegoat when it comes to like problems and
Yeah,
shit.
fuck outta
But like
here.
the moment that like you're down and you need
Now
someone
you
to
blowing
take
my
your
phone
shit
up.
or some shit, or
Well, come here.
First
Why
person
don't you
she
just
called
throw it
is,
away? Why don't
hey
you just
Keith,
throw it
can you
away?
come get the kids? My mom's kicking me out.
Get
Can
your
you
shit
come
together.
get the kids? Cause you know
I can't have nowhere. I don't have nowhere else to go.
there was even a time where she stayed at my house for months and she was supposed to be there for 3 days. And it was just so that she could spend Christmas with the kids because she was homeless.
Oh yeah, you better than me. My kids could stay, but you gotta go.
Oh my mom.
The kids was already there and everything. It was-
Yeah, I was about to say.
I don't give a
But
fuck
look,
about
look,
you
look.
being homeless,
She
bro.
didn't even spend Christmas with them. She wasn't even there. That's what pissed us off even more.
I'm Jose for real. Bitch,
You
fuck-
begged to see the kids. You begged to do that.
fuck,
And
fuck,
you're not even
fuck,
there.
fuck, babe. Fuck. So look, babe, she texted me talking about some. Is there any way I can, just come through, get in the shower, just take a shower? I just want to take a shower, right? That's literally how this whole thing started.
Get your
That's
stinky
how
ass
it
out of
always
here.
starts.
Can I just take a
Can
shower?
I just take a shower, please?
I'm just like,
I ain't washed my ass in 50 years.
That is not
Well,
my
shit,
problem.
I sat there and told her, I'll ask
Mama,
her.
You're messing with us.
stop.
Here.
Like,
Stop giving her your bye, Monse.
I said I would ask her.
Cause if she eats it, that's on you. You don't give her your toy.
I feel you on that, Keith. I'm not just gonna tell you yeah because you my baby mom.
You
Now,
got
fact,
the
she
game
asked me
twisted.
first
You got the game twisted.
before I said yeah, she
She-
could host some so she could see the kids.
She texted me like, "Why are you asking her? Ain't that you and Call's house? It doesn't matter whose house it is. One,
First of all, I got my woman here,
Right. If she
and then
don't
you
wanna
want to
be
come over.
around
Yeah, negative, bro. That's a
Then
technical
I'm
fact.
Mind you, I was
We're not
still
allowed.
pregnant, so you wasn't gonna
That's a
stress me
technical
out
fact.
while I was pregnant.
Right.
That is a
Like,
Like if
technical
my
fact.
shorty don't want to be around you, then you're not coming.
I'm
But-
gonna tell you.
but if it wasn't for her saying yeah, because
You would have been out there.
if she would have said no, I promise you, that would have been the end of that message.
But
That's
she heard me
just-
talk to Kyla when I was talking to Kyla. I was like, yeah, the only reason why I said he asked me, and the only reason why I said yeah is because I got love. For
And I feel you
For
on
the
that.
kids.
And I feel you
Leah.
on that.
So if she's just out freezing her, and I was gonna say yeah, because I think that they still probably were gonna end up beating her mom.
I mean,
But-
but look,
It was like after a while she started trying to do all that disrespectful stuff, and I was over it.
You
after
think
a
because
while.
your kids stay here, you got dictation? No, you don't.
she has a habit of biting the hand that feeds her on a
Consistent basis.
religious scale, and it fucking kills me because it's just like,
Pepper, lay down, mama.
you know how much I can destroy you right now. I'm literally being the nice guy and choosing not to.
That's why I keep on saying, keep just take her ass to court. She feels
That's how I
realize she
feel.
gonna lose
About my
because
baby
she doesn't
girl.
have a stable home for those kids.
Pepper.
You
lay
actually do.
down. He's not going
And then
nowhere.
you
He
fail
don't
to
want
realize,
you to
Keith,
bother him.
You about to get one. You understand what I'm saying? She doesn't have a
Lay
stable
down.
home.
She doesn't have a stable home. Even when she moves, she's moving in with her mother.
You don't have a stable home. Do those kids even have their own room type
No.
shit now? Like,
They don't
And
have a bed.
me growing up in the system,
They don't have a bed, but they want to sit here and bitch at you about them sleeping on the couch. Make it make sense.
They're
sleep on
big.
the floor possibly 5 days a week.
their bed,
Make it make sense.
their bed, and let's not. It's not even as comfortable as that dog bed right there. But
Come
their
on
bed
now.
was given to 3 dogs. Three dogs.
So you
And a white lady.
So you took my baby's bed to make sure a dog had a bed to sleep on? Yeah, now I'm really gonna have to smack that bitch. Because what?
Then
And now she doesn't have a room in this house anymore. She doesn't have a actual. She sleeps in a room with her mother, and she sleeps with the kids in that same room.
And I bet you she think her shit don't stink neither. That's why I keep on saying, y'all black women, y'all need to get y'all fucking shit together. Together.
I'm gonna tell you one last time. Whatever you gotta do, go get your baby.
Facts, bro. Because God
Facts.
forbid something
Go
really
get
happen.
your baby.
That's literally, it's always like, God forbid something really happened.
Because you're going
Not
to
even
end up
that.
snapping out and
Just
you're going to lose your mind.
Hearing this is bringing tears to my eyes.
Yeah, but
And they always say you never know what goes on behind closed doors. Keith, go get your babies, bro. Facts. Go get your babies. Because regardless of what they're telling us,
Who's
it
to say what
could
they're
be
really
worse.
going through?
I know.
It
could
worse.
be worse. Facts.
Fat Man just broke down to me yesterday crying because he feels like anything that he do over
He
there,
gets in
he gets
trouble
in
for.
trouble for. And he gets in trouble for anything Leah does, anything she does by
Because guess
herself,
what?
he gets
And
in
this is
trouble
why I'm
for
really
it.
telling you to go get her, bro. For the simple fact, your daughter will end up just like your mom if she stays with her, bro. And the only reason I'm saying that now is because she has the same attitude as her right now. She think her own shit don't stink, and she only how old? You too young to think your own shit don't stink. But she only gets it because of the people that she sees doing it every day, her mom and her grandma.
Because soon as she
sees
gets
them
to
walk
me,
around thinking they ain't
Yeah,
soon as she gets
top pedal,
soon
top
as she gets
pedestal
to
type
me,
shit, like
she be standing like, I'm
because
like,
she don't
Leah,
get in
you
trouble
know I
at
don't
home.
play
None
none
of
of them
that.
games. You know what
She
it
knows
is
I'm
when it
quick
comes
to slap her
down
in her
to us.
shit the moment
Like-
she like fucks with Keejer any fucked up way.
And
It's
that's
like,
literally why it
why are you
is.
being malicious
Like,
towards your brother?
and
That's
I
your
tell her, I
brother.
said, you know what? Yesterday we
Yeah.
was in the kitchen.
Because she's allowed to do it at home. That's what it is.
I said,
And
you
then
don't do
I
it
didn't have one
here.
of those, okay? So it was just like, motherfucker, you better respect that.
Look, Keith, at the end of the day, I'm still getting used to the sibling thing, bro. Like, I had siblings, but I didn't grow up with siblings. I grew up by myself, so I didn't have to share. I didn't have to argue with nobody about getting the fuck out of my room, about what we're watching.
Oh,
it was just whatever the fuck I wanted to watch.
You
I'm
had
gonna say,
that
you
fucking
didn't
I
life.
had
teach
my
your
own
room?
room.
There was
Yeah,
times
when I
had
went over
to
to teach me at the
sacrifice
Yeah.
cheer
because
room,
there was
The
4
bunk
girls.
beds and shit.
I had my own everything.
I shared a room until I moved out my mom's house at the age of 16.
I had my own room.
The only time
my
I had
whole
my
life.
From as
room
long
was
as I
literally
could
the
remember, I
photo.
shared a room.
That is the only time I had my own room.
I've had my own room for.
Well, y'all know
years.
because your mom, your house on Foliage had many rooms.
And you want to know who always had their own room because they was the only girl?
Shay.
I had the AC in mine.
Yeah.
Shay had
he
the
had a
biggest
five room.
room of the house every fucking time we
Yeah,
moved.
Because girls, essentially, they get more stuff.
Six bedroom.
Shay had the biggest. Yeah.
I was
Me
gonna
and
say,
Calvin's room that was upstairs, and then Quay's room, then Ray Lynn's room, and then it was Raven and my mom's room.
Shay having a master bedroom, Jose and Disha sleeping in the closet. Get the fuck out of here. But as a parent, I understand it.
fact that day.
I told your mom and them about
Yeah, this
us
is Tina's
changing
room.
the kids' room. She was like,
Come
"Where
here,
you and
baby."
Marcus gonna be?" I was like, "In the basement until we move.
This
we
is
don't got
Tina's
no
room.
choice. I gotta give my baby a room because
I'm gonna move back in the
Zaire's
mirror.
Look,
too
check it out,
used to
check it out.
having his own shit. I
Uh-huh.
can't keep them
What, baby?
sharing.
So
like,
before
They're gonna go
Malaysia,
at it on
before she moved back with her mom,
I
or whatever,
can't see that.
her mom was telling us that if we was to go to court with the kids, that she would back us in court with the
Literally.
children.
I'm like, I don't believe
And
you.
now they're on the same side.
I don't believe shit.
Come on now.
I'll back y'all. Y'all can
Like,
call me.
And,
I'll
and
back
it's killing
y'all.
me because
But
I feel like she's only going after she's only trying to stay on the good side of it. Anybody who's like was going to end up with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
But what she don't understand is the more you
His mom and grandma do that too. Whenever we fight or whatever, if I kick your brother out, they'll call me because they want to stay on my good side because
Because
they
of
don't
the
want
baby.
me to keep
That's
Peanut away
why
from
that's
them.
why I'm fucking with nobody, Shay.
It's just like that's really crazy.
This is the only girl this is the only woman besides her mom that I will always help and always have unconditional love for. besides like you type shit.
I was about to say, ha, I got this one more. Me.
I don't- That's why I like when my mom be like, "Oh, I ain't talked to you in a couple of days."
I'm gonna be honest, yo. Whenever I'm in here and I'm smoking something, I blow it
Smoke
directly.
detector?
Yep.
I told you, them things is so light, man. Oh, you ain't heard that before, Mama? You scared?
Oh, he got it. Y'all good.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Too
You
loud.
want to see?
Mama, you gonna suck
I
school.
do it every
You
time
gonna
I'm in
hate
here. I don't know
school.
if y'all know
Them
this.
Guess
shits
what?
is loud as
I
hell.
will just, I'll take it and
I
I'll blow it
told
directly
Lex
just to
that
see if
shit.
it'll do it.
When Lex got pregnant, I told her that. I said, and I quote, I said, just hope you know, if we ever get into it, my mom and them was always going to be on your side. She said, why? I said, because of the baby. Because they think that you're going to keep the baby away. I'm like, it's not a you thing. That's just how they think. They think that you're going to.
But that's the thing.
That's what, like, when we
They don't
got
think-
into it during the summer, Shay, I had to fucking tell Lex to fucking basically spaz on my grandma so I can get my baby. Because she hit me, okay, hold on. Because she hit me with the, well, Lex said I can get her for the summer. I don't give a fuck what she said. Ain't that my
I'm
child?
another parent. Yes, exactly. I am the other parent. I am the
And
other
I
parent
talked
of
to
this
That's
her
child.
how
mom.
it be with him.
Her mom said, "Call Mimi. Mimi has her. I don't care.
Like, you're not
So
gonna
I'll
tell
call
me.
my
You're not
baby.
gonna sit here and tell me.
I can't get my child."
You're not gonna tell me when I'm gonna bring my child. When, like, you're not gonna tell me anything. Cause one,
Will you
you're
leave
mine.
your mom alone?
No,
Sky.
she never does.
The fact that she tried to bring up the
Come here, Sky.
She said I signed him up in the
Leave her
school
alone.
under. You know,
Look.
Come here, Pepper.
she said I signed him up in the school under my custody.
Come
This is
here.
not the third, right? I'm just like, if you think that
Come
I'm gonna
on.
sit here and like
Come on, Pepper.
I'm gonna sit here and give you my kid because of school, because of school, because you signed them up in school, it's insane.
Come
Yeah,
on.
but like I
Lay
already
down.
said, the reason why she act like that is because her mom act like that too. It's just a.
Leave mommy alone.
I say this with all due respect. Y'all always say this is what I really love and hate about. You got it. That one can't go on. Only one of them can. This is what I really love and hate about black women. No, you don't. You got
Pepper,
it.
she moved to the other bed.
Pepper.
Everything. She
After-
gave you that one.
Swear, because she was over there with her.
So,
That's why I'm like, Pepper. Really?
And that's why you get in trouble and get back in the cage. Because you don't want to listen.
Come on, say.
Mom, say
Girl.
Monet. Listen.
yeah, no, but
Mama.
what was I was saying? But yeah,
But
at the
yeah.
end of the day, this is why so
I think
many
the same thing.
so
You think
many
you get it.
Black women think that fucking men can't stand them. That like this is why y'all feel as if y'all the most disrespected fucking race out of all races. Cause y'all disrespect the fuck out of yourselves and y'all don't know it. Y'all disrespect yourselves more than
No,
any-
you good. Keep
y'all
your head.
disrespect yourselves more than anybody, and then wonder why y'all don't get respect.
Y'all are the biggest
Cause
critics
y'all
to your
don't
own self.
y'all don't respect yourselves. You telling me, for instance, all these bitches on baddies. You dressing up for me.
I don't want
You dressing up.
Listen,
You
you
dressing
got
up,
niggas dying at
looking
home.
like that. This time,
And you want to waste your time on the show, my nigga? Quit playing, cuz.
Yeah, go
That don't
no.
make sense to me.
Not even that. Y'all dressing all provocative, this, that, and the third. But if I call you a hoe, I'm wrong, right? Bitch, you're dressed like a whore. You sound stupid. Or if you got your cum picking cheeks out and you shaking them, and now I'm wrong, right?
If I'm just looking,
Now I'm wrong. I'm
Now
a
I'm
pedophile.
thirsty.
I'm a creep. Put some fucking clothes on and have some respect. Maybe niggas won't stare at you like
I
that.
didn't need
But y'all wonder,
ass.
but y'all wonder
I
why
wasn't
niggas
born
go
with
to white women and different races because they know how to shut the fuck up. When niggas ask them to shut the fuck up, number one, they know how to fucking dress. Number two, they know how to respect themselves. That's the
I don't know. I be seeing a
That's
lot of
the
white people
biggest
dressed up
thing.
crazy.
A lot of people
Like
fail to
okay.
realize a man just wants a woman that's just going to respect him and herself. Everything else is irrelevant. You can be the brokest bitch in the world as long as you respect me and you respect
I
yourself.
feel bad for both of us. I don't give a fuck.
Women fail to realize that men are just so simple. I don't need a Chanel bag to make me happy. I don't need all the newest Jordans. Man, look, she got me a fucking she got me a pair of all black Air Forces. I'm geeked the fuck up. I'm geeked the fuck up. What the fuck are you talking about? Geek the
I
fuck
could
up.
give him a hoodie. He'd be geeked.
Geek the fuck up. Yeah, I'm simple.
That didn't have to be the right
Simple.
size.
Simple.
Shit, I'll keep it. I'll hang it up somewhere.
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna say I got him the
simple.
wrong size in the hoodie. He said, "It's cool, babe. I'll still wear
I
it."
got him the wrong game for Christmas.
You still played it?
I wanted to, but she took it back. Like I was okay with it. It's crazy. You do
It
that
was,
for
I
a
would have done
woman.
the same thing. I'm like, damn.
You do that for a woman, though, and I'm not saying y'all. Y'all just in the category because
Yeah.
y'all are a woman. You do that for a woman?
Yeah.
Oh, this is not what I wanted.
Yeah,
This
they
is not what I wanted. Da, da, da,
That's
da.
not what I asked you for, babe.
Bitch, I
What the
tried.
fuck is this?
Well, you need
I'm
to
like-
try harder.
You know what, babe? It's cool. I'll keep it.
I need to try hard. You got it. I need to try harder. That's why a lot of niggas cheat. Oh, why'd you cheat with that bitch? She ugly as hell. She
Because I need
just
to
out of
try
her.
harder.
I cheated with that bitch because she quiet. She respect me. She makes a meal for me after
You
my
told-
long hard days.
You told me that I needed to do better. So therefore, I did
I went to go do better. Like, fuck.
If you're tired, lay down. All that
Yeah,
yawning you doing.
She's ugly. She's
Oh, that movie
in
she's
third,
doing.
but at the end of the day, she got.
That's how I see it.
She did something that you did.
Oh,
You're gonna take
lay
a nap?
down. She needs
That's what
to.
a lot of women fail to
At
realize.
the end of the
bro.
day, she
Got
did
it.
something you
And
did.
I've
She
even
made you
watched-
ugly. She made you dress like a fucking bum. But at the end of the day, hey,
I've
she
watched.
did more for me than you did
I've
in
listened
years.
to a lot of podcasts about like, you know,
I found the
life
little
problems.
string you needed, Lex.
And it's crazy because
Girl, you can be finding little strings of hair for the
oh,
rest
you're
of
sick.
your
I thought
life.
you was calling me. You're saying on chat.
Oh, she was calling
screaming.
me. But I ain't hear it done until like later. Yes, baby. What's up?
But for me, it's crazy. Like, and the
It came
reason why,
right
like I say those things is because I'm hearing black women coming out and saying these things. Like, yeah, I had this good nigga, but he wasn't moving as fast as I wanted him to move as far as his
Yeah.
money wise. So
And
I be
then
I
saying
want to
that.
go fuck with another nigga and come out 20 years later. This nigga married, he the CEO of this, that, and the third, all because I just couldn't wait.
There's
You
all types of shit.
impatient ass bitch.
There's podcasts where like
Men are really exposing like females who are sexual like that. So basically,
And some
a
some
man-
podcasts, women are exposing themselves, and it's
Self-facts.
woohoo,
Look.
shit.
so there's this podcast and this dude was like, so what is it, you know, what do you why did you break up with your husband? And they tell him, you know, he wasn't making this down the 30s, just like
I see all my friends going on these
exotic.
exotic trips, and
He's not taking me nowhere. This is down the third, and then dude starts going ham. He goes, "What about love?" He
Oh, he
ends up
presses the
pressing
little
the
horn.
button.
Yeah, I
He
know you're
goes,
talking about.
What about you know?
Oh, I'm
the
tripping,
tribe,
bitch.
this-
I know. Yeah, no, because bro, it makes sense. Bro,
It was like you want to be a wife, but you don't want to do the shit that being a wife comes with. You want to be a mom, but you don't want to do the shit that being a mom comes with. You want to. He's just like he really starts to go
Bro,
in and shit. He's
that
just like
is-
you don't want to be a wife because you don't want to do
That
you don't want to do a
was
wife's job. You don't want to do a wife's you don't want to go through a wife's labor, but yet at the end of the day you want to be one. He's like nah, you don't want to be one. You just want to be held at a stature of one, and then at the end of the day, once that stature wears off, you want to go to the next thing. You don't want to be a woman. You want to be a hoe.